Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Sunday. It is the 2nd of March, 2025. Gonna look the 10th race from Gulfstream, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Join me this upcoming Saturday for my Tampa Derby preview. I always love that fixture, so I hope you join me for that. Let's look at the 10th race from Gulfstream. A very good card of racing today from Gulfstream. Turf racing in particular is incredible. So some great 3-year-old turf races earlier on the card. This 10th race is a really good long distance turf race, so we're gonna look at it. 10th race, it's an allowance optional claimer. First $96,000 races for 4-year-olds and upwards. Number one, 20,000 of the main claim starter. For restricted race, which number one, two races, an optional claim price 35,000. 16 horses are overflow to enter, but only 12 could go. 2,400 meters or a mile and a half on the turf course. Gonna go take a shot with the number 11 horse here, vesting. We're gonna go 11-5-2-8 in the superfecta. 11-5-2-8 super top selection. 11 horse vesting. 4-year-old gelding by Blue Point here. When I think about Blue Point, I don't think about horses staying a mile and a half, but I think this horse can. Chad Brown trains. Tyler Gaffleone gets to mount. They ran the horse most recently, 5th of January, locally over the turf course. Mile and a half, an optional 35 claimer, and he nearly got the winning check that day. Finished second by a neck. He stalked all the way around the race course. Breeze just had the jump on him, outgamed into the wire. But this horse, he was narrowing it down late. He just missed, but he ran his heart out. Refreshing back here, gonna have to overcome wide posture, but I think he could find the trip to win. He seems like the kind of horse that wants to stay forever. He ran two back in the Giovanni at Aqueduct, a mile in the inner turf course, 3rd of October. Cutting back in trip, he just never really got going. He finished 5th by 5 3/4 lengths. He had a wide trip, and he just was never into it. It wasn't his day to win. And then they ran him at Saratoga on the 24th of August, mile 16th on the Melon, and optional 80 for 3-year-olds. One of those rare, late season 3-year-old restricted races, allowance races. But this horse finished 3rd by 3/4 in length that day, and just kind of stalked all the way around the race course. Down a goal momentum, just had the jump on him. But again, he had he ran over a shorter trip that I don't think he liked. He ran over longer trips to start of his career as a 3-year-old, which I thought was quite impressive against all the horses. Actually broke his main on the 22nd of June at Aqueduct, mile 3/8 on the inner turf course in a main specialway, setting harness fractions. They went 116 and 3 3/4, 141 and 1 to the mile there, and almost harness fractions there. But he came home basically in a trot, winning by a neck. That was a very good race. Came back for an opening weekend at Saratoga, or in the middle weekend at Saratoga, a mile 3/8 in the lounge race for 110,000. He finished 4th by 2 lengths that day. And he just kind of got caught in the lane, a little bit quick to that half, not like the previous race, but again, he ran his heart out. Back to a longer trip again where he likes running. I think he could find a trip. I think the 5 horse here, Le Arthris for Belmont and Junior Alvarado, could find a trip also. This horse is just ran a head scratcher here a month ago over the mile 3 furlongs in Ops 35. He finished 9th by 4.5 lengths that day, where he just couldn't get there. That he should have did a little bit better than he did, but he just was flat that day. Prior to that, over the mile and a half on the 5th of January, locally in Ops 35, finished 6th by 2.5 lengths. And again, he was just flat that day. But his 2 races up here in New York over the to start off his North America races weren't bad at all. 26th of July over the mile 3 in a allowance race, he had a very good place where he just missed late, but he ran his heart out. Came back to run on Halloween at Aqueduct over the mile 3 in Option 50, where he finished 2nd by a neck, where he just got caught at the wire, but he again got down the race course well. He should have liked the fast ground. I'll give him a shot back to, finding the winner circle. Even the 2 horse, Kid Cairo for Frankie Dettori and Mark Cassie. He ran here on the 5th of January, and he finished 4th by 3 lengths. He had a very wide trip, which probably cost him. But he had a decent third closing up from mid-pack prior to that. Another horse, he looks like it could stay for days, gets a good poster finally. I'll give him a shot here in the Slate Pick 4 or the Rainbow 6. But you can make some money with this card, I think, today from Gulfstream. So I think you want to go a little deep in some of these races, especially this one. But to recap my selection for the 10th from Gulfstream now, we're going to go take the number 11 horse here, who is vesting. Give kudos to the 5 horse Le Arthris and the 2 horse, Cape Cairo. 11-5-2-8 super, 11-5-2 in the multi race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.